Instagram. I'm going to do an Instagram live tomorrow at 4:30. I'm just going to do it from my house, and I'm going to give you a preview of the items that are going to be coming up in the beauty report. So I've never done an Instagram live before, so hopefully I'll be able to manage it. So I look forward to having you guys hang out with me then to do this. But we're going to talk about our next style, which is called Discretion. And it's a long layered look, but this one is very versatile as well. So you're looking at it on the mannequin in front of me. But on me, it's like a very kind of different style. Like it looks like a little bit different. I did like a little bit more height, the crown. I mean, all you have to do is kind of like liven these up, you know, shake them out. And then they have like this different look. See, already, just by kind of zhuzhing it a little bit, it has like you can see all the great layers. I mean, this, I really love the length on this. And again, you can wear this differently, just depending on how you kind of finger style this. But you get to see all those beautiful colors. So I'm wearing this exact color. I'm wearing the light blonde in this. So let me go through all the colors one more time. I want to start out with this light gray. This has been the star of the hour. This is sold out in the Loyalty, the Hope. It's very limited. We still have 150 left. So we're getting the final quantity in that. Then we have that dark gray color. So this is that really pretty kind of, you know, if you want to do gray, but you want to do a dark gray, that's the dark gray. Next to that is light red. And if you, there's blonde in here, so it's red and blonde. And next to that is the medium red. This is one of the most difficult colors to keep. I was red. You guys maybe remember watching me on air. I did it for maybe 3-4 years. And what I didn't like about it is every time I took a shower and washed my hair, the red just, you know, went down the drain. It is very difficult to keep in your hair. I don't, Martina will explain why. I have no idea why, but it's a tough color to keep. And then we have the two like brown and black. This is dark brown, and this is the black. So they're both, you know, can be, actually, now that I look at them really close, I think these are switched. I think this is the black and this is the dark brown, because I'm looking at them really close and I can tell the colors. But they're very, very close. But then when we go to the top, this is the light blonde that I'm wearing. And with the light blonde, you're seeing platinum. You're seeing, you know, like an ashy blonde. You're seeing like lots of different colors. And next to it is the medium blonde. So if you want something a little more golden, I would go with this one. It has all different shades, lots of different shades. I think there's something like 11 different colors, but it has more of a golden hue to it. Then our next one is called dark blonde. So you've got browns and blondes, and this is a little bit more of a warmer tone to it. And then we go to the next one, which is called brown blonde. So think of this as somebody who has brown hair and then gets some blonde highlights and red highlights. So there's baby lights in here of blonde and red with a brown base. This one is gonna look really, really pretty. It has a lot of color story in it. The one next to it is light brown, and both of these have a lot of warmth to it. So this is a light brown, and it's got some chestnut and warmth to it, reds to it, and then medium brown, which is more like a kind of a true chestnut. So whichever one you choose, I think there's a couple ways to go at this. You can pick the color that your hair already is, and then you want to just wear it every day, or you can go out of the box and you can think, you know what? I've never been red. I've always wanted to see what I look like. I'm going to get it home. If you don't love it, you can return it, but wear it around. Go now that, you know, the world is opening up a little bit, go out to dinner with your husband. See if he likes having like all of a sudden a redhead in the house. Ingeborg, am I starting trouble right now? Okay, I don't want to do that. Martino, do you know what I mean? Like, why not, as long as you're doing a wig, why not jump in? But answer me, why is red so hard of a color to keep?
So the molecules of the red pigment are so large, even if you use textile colors, that they sit on top of the cuticle. So what you were talking about when you said you wash your hair, do you see it go down the drain? That's not a metaphor. That really happens. And in our world, we call it bleeding. And if you have blonde with any type of red pigment in your hair, like that color you were talking about, what happens as that color bleeds out of the hair, it turns your blondes pink. So if you see somebody walking around with pink highlights with red hair, they probably had blonde, and that red would bleed. Now with the Gabor Excelle fiber, the red never bleeds. It never fades. Your blondes never turn brassy. Your gray never turns yellow. So there's so many features and benefits. And this wig is a lot of fun. I mean, you look at this right now. You look at that light reflecting right there around my finger. That shows you the sheen of natural, healthy hair. There's nothing that says wig about this. You see depth. You see texture. This is a fun, flirtatious hairdo. So take the challenge if you're looking for fun and flirty.
I love it. I love it. And you know, these are, again, so easy to style. I just love how you look at yourself and you're like, okay, that's me, but that's me with more hair than I've ever had, like really thick hair, and the color is perfect and really fun. And this is kind of, I think this one is shorter, but it doesn't feel like I'm wearing short hair. It feels like I do have length, and it is versatile. You know, I think it's really cute when you kind of put it behind your ears like this, or you can go like this. And by the way, that's where, you know, again, you're seeing
that
what
looks so good.
Like you see like how great this wig is, that you can't tell even wearing it like this, that this isn't my natural hair. It's just really, really easy. And I know Inger I think you look fantastic in this as well.
Helen, you look great.
Thank you, Martino. And it's so easy to put on, and it's so easy, you know, to style this. So we've got about 4 more minutes left in this style. Tell us about, this is the one that I've been wearing. Is this one versatile, Martino? It feels it.
Yes, it's really easy to wear. It's basically a mid-length layered bob. It has side swept bangs. Like I said, it's fun and flirtatious, and it has razored ends at the nape, which gives you just that tousled, piecey, fun, youthful look. So there's really not much you can't do with this. I have it tamed down a little bit right now just to show you a bunch of different ways. You have it tucked behind the ear. This is like perfect for anyone, all ages, all hair types. And honestly, I really think that this is an opportunity for you, those that have worn wigs before, or if you're new, get more than one color. Have fun with it. I do probably somewhere around 25,000 wigs a year. Most of them are for people that are going through chemotherapy. But even those women that lose their hair and they need a wig for medical purposes, they'll change their color because this is the only chance they have, right? They've had the same hairdo their whole life. They're like, you know what, I think I want red. And especially during the pandemic when their husbands would have to wait out in the car, I would walk the patients outside. And when their husband would see them, like, oh my gosh, it's like having a new woman without cheating. I'm like, wow, that's a cool concept. I'm going to steal that line. But look at Inger. Look at Francine. I mean, these women look beautiful. They look like they just stepped out of a 5-star salon.
Yeah, and again, this one is like you feel like you've got long hair, but it's above your shoulders. But you've got some length to it. So I think it has like this. It's really fun, and I like that, you know, I'm doing it kind of like a dramatic, like behind the ears, and then, but it's like there's so many ways that you can wear this, and you can make it more or less. This one has sort of like a swooshing bang, but if you want to take it to your stylist and make them like a little bit shorter, you can. It's really, really up to you. I do like it behind the ear, like a little bit like that, or even like this. You know, kind of really, really cute. It's just, it
looks so good on you.
There's something about having like this styled, something glamorous about a wig. Wigs are very much back in style for all women, you know, and I think that it's just this one more thing that's really freeing. So when this is kind of irritating, my husband will be like, okay, we're gonna go out to dinner. He'll be like, okay, I'm ready. I'll be like, okay, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I gotta get out the, you know, the foundation and the mascara and the, you know, it's like 40 minutes later. But wig, boom, okay, let's go. You know, you don't have to worry about, you know, the humidity. You don't have to worry about, do I have roots or not? You don't have to style it. You just look perfect just like that. That's what we love.
Absolutely. And I just wanted to show you real quick that I have this sit on 320 and I was able to curl it. So like people message me or they'll email me and they'll say, can you really curl these wigs? And you can see that I just put a little bit of curl real quick without a mirror just to show that, yes, you can curl it. And then when you comb it out instantly, this volume that I just put in it, it's going to stay forever until I put heat on it again. It's not going anywhere. So I only did 2 little pieces just because we don't have a lot of time, but I wanted you to see that you can curl these. No higher than 350, and you only have to curl them once until you want to change the style. Even if you wash it, and by the way, to wash it is really simple. you know, every few months, if you wear it every day, a little bit of water in the kitchen sink, a little bit of shampoo, soak it for 5 minutes, rinse it, let it air dry. This volume, that curl that I just put in, that bend right there, let me turn it so you can see it. That curl right there, that's gonna stay until I put heat at 350 again. So nothing can take it out. One and done.
Gabor looks like a superhero in the light gray. I think that I am in love with that color. I just think it looks stunning. It's really a head turner. Don't you, Gabor, what do you think?
It is. It is stunning, and it's so hot. It's still hot. It was trending from last year, and it just came right into this year. And even though it's summer, it's just continued to go on and on.
Yeah.
And it is big. I mean, everyone is wearing it. Young people, middle-aged people, old people like me. Everybody's wearing it.
Well,
it's beautiful.
You know, it's funny when you say like older, like you and I, like, like yes, it's both of us. Like there's something about having that thick gray hair. It's not like fine, like you don't think of it. It looks very youthful because it's so much of it.
Exactly.
That's what looks young about that look.
Yes. And
So
look
cool.
how different its style is, because I had it on in the dark brown and I style it differently. And just by putting it, tucking it behind my ear and combing the bang just a little further over, it looks like a completely different wig. So it's so versatile. You can just change it up and make it your own.
Yeah, absolutely. The item number is 737852. I've only got one more style left in our Gabor wig show. And the nice thing about this is you can get a couple of wigs and you could